All right, friends, I'm going to teach you how to do long division using a special strategy called the DMSB strategy. Okay, this is to divide, this is to multiply, this is to subtract, and this is to bring down. And it's going to be important that you understand this strategy because it's going to be repeated multiple times in the long division process. So a way you can remember it is divide stands for dad, multiply stands for mom, subtract stands for sister, and bring down stands for brother. And then, of course, there's that possibility that you have your remainders, okay? And where your remainders will go. That's the numbers that are left over. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and start one of our problems. Okay, up until now, you've been doing something simple like 8 divided into 48. Okay, and we know that 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 8 times 6 is 48. Okay, and you got your answer of 0. Now begins the process of long division. Okay, in what happens if you now have a number such as 5 divided into 6d2, okay? Because you can't just do 5 into 62, you have to do it individually by digit, okay? Because in this case, 8 could not be divided into 4, but it can be divided into 48. 5 now can be divided into 6. So using this strategy, we divide 5 into 6. It goes in one time, okay? So we've divided. Now we're going to multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. Now we're going to subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. Now we're going to bring down. We're going to bring down that 2. Now, we cannot have a remainder of 12 because 12 is greater than our divisor of 5. We have to take the 5 and repeat the process in which we now have 5 as the divisor and 12 as the dividend. So it's almost like this is up here, but we are taking the 5 and dividing it into 12 and repeating the same process. So how many times can you divide 5 into 12? 2. 5 times 2 is 10. The 10 goes under here. Then you have to subtract. That 12 minus the 10 is 2. Then you need to bring down. But there's nothing to bring down. That reverts us to the fact that this would then be a remainder. We want to make sure that our remainder is not larger than our divisor. So we know our remainder can be 2 because it's less than 5. So our R2 goes up there. Okay, now I'm going to continue with the practice for a couple more, and then you're going to attempt to try some on your own. Feel free to go back and use this video to help you to stop and start it at your own discretion until you understand the concept. And if you still don't, then see me. Okay, all right, so let's try 3 divided into 47, okay? Now, again, we're not going to do all of 47 combined because 3 can be divided individually into 4. So how many times can 3 be divided into 4? If you said 1, you are correct. Okay, again, we're using this very same process. We've divided, now we're going to multiply. You can even put a multiplication symbol there if that helps. Okay, 3 times 1 is 3. Then we're going to subtract. 4 minus 1, 3 is 1. Okay, now we're going to bring down that 7. Now again, remember, this is the long division process. So you're looking at dividing 3 into 17. How many times can 3 be divided into 17? Well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And this is where the near facts came into play, okay? It's sort of like doing the same strategy with near facts where you were thinking 3 times what number plus what number equals 17. And then you come up with 5 and 2 because 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 is 17. It's the same idea, you're just writing it differently. So 3 can be divided into 17 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. You're subtracting. 7 minus 5 is 2. We know that our remainder is 2. There's nothing left to bring down. So we have 15 with a remainder of 2. And then we go back and we circle our answers. Okay? So I'm going to try one more with you, and then you're going to be on your own to try some. You can always go back and re-watch the video. Let's say this time we have 6 divided into 91. Okay, again, we're doing each individual digit. Can 6 be divided into 9? Yes. How many times? 1. 6 times 1 is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. Bring down the 1. Again, repeating that process, thinking those near facts there, okay? 6 times what number plus what number equals 31. It's the same concept, you're just doing it a little bit differently. 6 can be divided into 31 5 times, so we know 6 times 5 is 30, plus that 1 gives us 31. We place our 30 down here, we subtract, we have 1 left over. There is nothing to bring down. Is our remainder less than our divisor? Yes, it is. Our answer is 15 with a remainder of 1. Okay? Now, feel free to go back and check the video. See me if you need additional help.